I'm Kevin from Ski MD. Welcome to the Ski MD workshop. Today we're going to have a quick talk about Jetski batteries. First question that I get asked frequently, how long should my Jetski battery last? I only bought this battery last year, I hear you say. Alright, so the standard battery that comes in your ski will generally be a lead acid battery. Now that battery is a perfectly good battery as long as the ski is being used frequently or you are using an external charging system to keep that battery topped up during the periods of time where you're not riding it. Alright, if you ride your ski for summer, put it away at the end of March or April and come out in August and try and start the ski, there's a very good chance that that battery will have sulfated and died. What are the pros of a lead acid battery? The pros are they're cheaper. Right, so you can buy a lead acid battery fairly cheap. What are the cons? You need to charge it all the time. It's a fluid filled battery which needs to have that fluid level maintained, and lastly it's got a port on the end that will vent and leak out acid, which when you're handling the battery that's detrimental to your clothes, etc. So you've used your first battery and you decide it's time for a new one. Should you buy another lead acid battery or go to something better? In my opinion, an AGM battery, which stands for absorbed glass matte, is a better battery. Why is it a better battery? It's a completely sealed unit. It shelves, and when I say shelves I mean it'll sit there for a longer period of time without anything detrimental happening to it. But you still should use an external charging system to keep it topped up. The upside, if you're using that charging system, you can just leave it on 24/7 and you're not going to boil that battery dry or ruin it in any way. Looking at AGM batteries when you're out there shopping for one, we sell the Motorbat brand of battery, which we've got really good history with now and we get very few problems out of them, if ever. There are other batteries out there that I call alarm batteries. They look the same except they have little thin metal terminals on the top of them, and they're designed for putting in commercial alarm boxes and things like that. They're still an absorbed glass matte battery, but they're not really designed for the duty cycles of your watercraft. Chargers, talking about chargers, the simplest way to maintain your ski, if your ski lives in the garage, is use a C-Tech charger. That's a 0.8 amp charger and it can remain connected to the ski all the time. It's what we call a smart charger, so it cycles the battery up and down slightly, keeping it 100% ready to use. That's another C-Tech, same thing, just a bigger unit for a workshop or if you've got multiple batteries that require charging. Some people say to me, oh look, my ski has to live outside in the carport, there's no power out there, what do? Another thing we do at Ski MD is we can put a quick disconnecting plug onto your battery, so you can simply take that battery out of the ski, rubber straps off, take the battery out, take it inside, charge it like normal, put it back in 2 seconds, not all the fiddly bolts to play around with. It's just a much simpler idea. Dual batteries. What's the point in dual batteries? Okay, if you're doing fishing, using fish finders, etc., and you're a bit nervous about the capacity of your batteries, or you've got a ski that you think's a bit hard starting, double the batteries, doubles the capacity. Quite simple. Now, my recommendation is to avoid voltage sensitive relays and battery isolator switches. We simply install dual batteries in a parallel format. Nothing to go wrong. Those other devices that I've mentioned are not designed to be used in a saltwater environment, and after 12 to 18 months they'll start causing you more trouble than they're worth. So just to quickly recap on the whole situation as far as battery goes then, you remember your machine came out with a lead acid battery from the factory. Once you've used that up, or it's time for replacement, get yourself into a good absorbed glass matte battery, Motorbat or similar. Just remember, avoid those alarm batteries and stuff with weak terminals. And finally, add a C-Tech charging system or a similar smart charger, and that way it'll ensure that when you're ready to go out on your ski is ready to take you out and get you back. Hope that's been a little bit of help, information with regard to batteries in jet skis. That's from Ski MD. Have a great day.